Libras, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your November reading. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below, or you can also send me an email. All right, now let's see what's coming through for you. In November, we will be in the energy of judgment and justice. So, judgment and justice. November 2025 adds to number 20, 11 plus 9. Yeah, number 20. Number 20 is a judgment card in tarot because 11 cannot be reduced. 11 is a master number, it cannot be reduced. However, November is the 11th month, which is the justice card. Now, judgment has to do with a release, a karmic release, and justice is also is also about karma. Karma is nothing but cause and effect. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So the choices and decisions we make comes with a consequence. You know. Uh, Good decisions yield good results and vice versa. so uh, so both cards and justice, judgment has to do with freedom, like releasing something that feels heavy, something that doesn't feel aligned, and it reminds us to open up to new possibilities, explore new way of doing things, keep an open mind, learn, connect. So expansive energy is what judgment is about. So it also has to do with second chances, like life giving us a new opportunity to do something differently, to live our to do our life in a different way. And justice then has to do with decisions, what kind of decisions we are making, what kind of choices we are making, because again it has to do with, it comes with its own consequences, good or bad, it all depends upon our decisions. So um, yeah, and justice is ruled by Libra, and we will be in Libra season in November, right? October, no, in November we will be in Scorpio season. My bad. So yes, again, justice is all about fairness, good judgments, and making decisions from a place of awareness, reflecting on um, getting a clear understanding of what we are getting into and then making decisions. All right, Libra, let's see what's coming through for you. I'm reading this on, today is, my mind is blank. Today is September 26th is, yeah, 26th. So we are in your season. Happy birthday to you. If you are watching this in September or October, happy birthday. Hope you have a great, birthday celebration. All right, now let's see. Libra, you're okay. Center of the reading, you have Two of Cups. That's nice. That's a connection. Ha, love. All right, amazing. Subconscious magician. You are manifesting love. Past position, Queen of Cups, and you are receptive to the love that is already available in your life. Conscious position, Moon. Moon is feeling sensitive. Immediate future, Chariot. A new endeavor, a turning point. Advice for the month of November, Knight of Pentacles. Take it slowly. Pay attention to the details. Environment, Three of Wands. Manifestations, again, you are reaching for something new. Opportunities, Ace of Wands. You are reaching for great things, Libra. And final outcome card for November, Strength. Strength is courage, taking brave actions, taking calculated risk, and Four of Swords is on the back of the deck. Yes, this is receptivity. So, amazing energy. It's been a while, right? So, enjoy while it lasts. So, Four of Swords. Four of Swords here has to do with prayer, meditation, healing, taking it easy, taking it slowly. That's exactly what your advice is for the month. And lot of rest, lot of sleep, self care is what this energy is. So that's where the focus needs to be, Libra. Self care, balancing your energies. Number four here has to do with balance your foundation. And it's so this is the month when you want to go inward and look at and make yourself your priority, make your health, your wellness a priority. And when you are able to establish that sense of inner harmony, peace, then it will be possible for you to take care of things in your external in an effective way without overwhelm or anything like that. So that's what this energy is. And when you are resting, when the mind is calm, you will also receive some new insights. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. This is an aha moment, an epiphany, a revelation, and new information, and new something new that you are beginning, a new beginning. So pay close attention to your intuition, um, your dreams, signs, synchronicities, because you are receiving guidance. Okay, so stay open to the guidance that you are receiving. And yes, if you are not well, then this also has to do with recovery and with both strength. And this is where you are regaining your strength. And this also has to do with you taking time for healing. And so it could be physical body. So if you are not feeling well, then this is you taking a break and taking care of yourself. On the other hand, it could also be emotional healing. Like if you have been coming across some emotional situations, then this is a month where that healing is happening. You're releasing, which is the Judgment card, right? So releasing that emotional burden and cleansing, healing, purifying mind, body, your energy, and balancing your energies, which is amazing. And here with Queen of Cups, for some of you guys, it could be water therapy, like a spiritual bath is what this energy is. So it could be that you are visiting some, like, spiritual, a place that has some kind of meaning for you. So it could be like a spiritual retreat, temples, holy water, baptism. I don't know, like if that is something that you are coming across, or it could just be like you standing under a waterfall, something like that. So if you are traveling or something, then that's what's happening here. That is something that I want to do actually, like just stand under a waterfall and let the water cleanse and purify mind, body, energy, and release everything that I am holding on to emotionally. There's a lot actually. Anyways, so yeah, this is something like that. So for some of you guys, it could be that you are taking a break, like you are near water. So it could be cruise, a boat ride, kayaking, something like that, or it could be a like a beach, or you taking up some hydrotherapy, like I recently learned something about contrast therapy. So it's they put you through extreme conditions, like extreme heat, and then then you have to um, um, take a dip in like freezing water. So I don't know, it's called contrast therapy. Anyways, something like that, or it could be that you are reaching out to a counselor, a therapist, and talking it out, and Yeah, both these cards here has to do with healing. So it could be talk therapy, or it could be you just taking a break and staying away from the noise, so you can take care of yourself. Okay. All right. On the the advice card is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles here is asking you to take it easy, take it slowly, and there is no rush. Pay attention to the details. So if there is something that you want to do, I am seeing a new beginning here for some of you guys. I'm not I don't like, if you are looking for love, then this could be you meeting someone, rekindling, uh yeah, the flame. um so for some of you guys, it could be you meeting a new person, and for some of you guys, it could be existing relationship. You are connecting, you are talking, doing things together, and you are seeing each other in a different way, and a reconciliation could also be what this energy is. But then whatever the situation is, whether it's a new person or an existing relationship, the card here is reminding you, just take it slowly. There is no need to rush. And also it's important to understand the relationship goals. What is it that you truly honestly wants to experience, so then you can make the right choices and decisions. Because again, November is the month of justice. It has to do with our decisions, and our choices, our decisions make our life, make our reality. Sometimes we blame destiny, fate, and things like that, but that's not going to change anything. Some of the destiny is in our hands, and we all have the power to make conscious choices and decisions. So that's what this energy is reminding you. Be conscious and be aware of what you are getting into. I'm not trying to scare you guys or anything like that. It's just asking you to think through things. Okay. On the other hand, it could also be other things, like when it comes to your daily routine, your career, your business, your health. It's reminding you to take a step back and reevaluate, reconsider things. If something is not helpful, then release it, judgment, and let go and create that space for something that is in alignment with what you are trying to create and experience. So it has to do with taking a closer look at your life, maybe a particular situation that is a challenge. So you can then find a clear, you can understand things more clearly. That will help you make the right choices and decisions. On the other hand, yes, if whether it's new beginning, whether it's a current situation, it's reminding you to slow movement is best at this time. And yes, it's kind of frustrating, right? But in November we have two retrogrades. Saturn is going direct in November, but we have Jupiter going retrograde, and then Mercury is also going retrograde. So things are slowing down, Libra. Okay, but if you are trying to make things go faster, that will lead to some frustrations, and control issues also may come up. So just be aware of what you have control over, what you don't have control over, and then change things what you can and let go of the rest. Okay. So yes, and when it comes to documentation, paperwork, contracts, agreements, if that is something that you are signing, this reminds you to go over the details carefully to make sure that you are getting into the right thing. Okay, so there are no misunderstandings or regrets later on. So yes, magician is here. Magician is in the subconscious. This is manifestations, and you are manifesting something here. This is a spark of inspiration, and it's already sprouted. So it looks like whatever it is that you are beginning, it's something. Um, it's like you have already done your work, so it will be easy this time around. So for some of you guys, it could be that you already have gained the experience. You have, you know, uh, you know what it's all about. So trust yourself that you know better. So yes, and so now this will be a little bit easier. On the other hand, pay close attention to your intuition, dreams, signs, synchronicities, conversations, because you are receiving some, messages, and the spirit is guiding you in the right direction. Your path is lit, Libra, Moon card. So, and you can see things more clearly. You can see the deception. You can see the, you know, what's going on. So that can make you feel sensitive. This is both these cards here has to do with sensitivity, because you can see things maybe others can't, and that's a little bit disappointing. And also, yeah. So what I want to say is, if it's possible, stay away from environment and conversations that are not helpful. So your sensitivity is a superpower. It's not a weakness. So use your sensitivity to adjust accordingly. So if something doesn't feel right, then don't go there. Release, let go, and but you will be able to see it, because the moon here can see things clearly, what's going on underneath. And it also has to do with, you might also come across some old fears. So what are these fears? So it could be fear of losing someone, fear of success, fear of failure, um, whatever the case may be. So it's important to again rise above your emotions, leave the emotions aside, and you also want to think practically about things. So use your mind, your intellect as well, when you make choices and decisions. Okay, so it's all about asking yourself, okay, where is this coming from? Is it my fear, or is it my intuition telling me something? And this is where you want to focus on your strengths. So this is where you are coming across on fears. So yeah. So when I said strengths, it could be your ability to push through difficulties, push through your emotions, and going forward and doing what you need to do despite fear. That's what courage is all about, right? So, and this is the final outcome card, and something new is opening up for you when you do that. So this is growth. So this is where the seeds that you have already planted, Libra, the work that you have already done, is now, the growth is happening now. Okay, and that's what, so that will lead to some cracks on the surface. When a seed sprouts, when the growth happens, the surface cracks, right? And when we experience that crack, it's because we don't know what exactly is going on in our own life, in a metaphoric, like I'm talking in a metaphoric way. But when it comes to our own life, when we see that crack, it feels like sky is falling, something worse is happening, and what are we going to do? And we come across all these fear-based thinking, worrisome thoughts and things like that. But what exactly is happening is your manifestation taking birth. Something that you have been hoping and wishing for is now becoming a reality. So that's what the crack is about. There is nothing to worry about. So it's important to know that this too, when you see the crack, know that this too is happening for a reason. And this is your dreams becoming a reality. Okay, so patience is important. And when the crack happens, if you are out of fear, if you are making decisions, then that won't go well. So again, control issues. So release control, what you don't have you don't have control over, and having patience, being gentle, and is important. So yeah, those are the times when you want to trust yourself. and believe that something amazing is happening here right now. Okay. And yeah, that this is what exactly is happening here. So like growth, um yeah, an amazing new opportunity, a spark of inspiration that's going to um, that has great potential. uh, yeah, but it requires nurturing, caring, giving it your time, your attention, your energy. That's important. So magician, manifestation. So keep your thoughts positive, keep your words positive, and it's also important to be aware of your own self talks, the way you talk to yourself. So affirmations would be highly beneficial this month, regardless of the situations that you are coming across, your circumstances. um, Say things to yourself that it's going to be okay, you will get through this, that you have the support, that you have the understanding that you are making the right choices and decisions and things like that. So keep saying that to yourself, and that's what your mind will pick up, and that will strengthen your commitment to yourself, and you will be able to take care of the difficulties, the challenges with ease, grace, and patience. Okay. So yes. And magician is reminding you that you have the support, you have the resources. So whatever it is that you need, you have it. You know. So I'm smiling because this is something that came to me just a few minutes ago, and I was actually looking for something, and I thought it's not there, but it was there, and so. Um, so I told myself, okay, whatever I need, it's there. That's exactly what I'm seeing on the card as well, on the spread as well. So whatever it is that you need this month, you have it. So it could be support, it could be resources, it could be skills, it could be your spiritual awareness, it could be energy. You are moving into new energy, and this is where your heart is opening up. you know so this is love, this is inspiration. So that's all what we need, and you have the strength to take care of, to handle this beautifully. So there is nothing to worry about. uh, so yes. So then this is all about um, believing in yourself, and then um, directing your energy, your attention towards what's important for you. Single minded focus. When you do that, when you put your time, energy, and attention there and do the work, then you will start seeing the growth. Okay. So, yes, in the past position, you have Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups here has to do with your intuition and your feelings, your emotions. This is where you are in touch with yourself, your heart, and you know what's going on internally. And healing is also what this energy is, because you are taking time to reflect, contemplate. Healing is happening. You are trying to you are understanding yourself better, your own emotional nature better, and that is actually helping you heal something, heal yourself, a situation, a relationship, something like that. Okay. And this is also where you are remaining receptive, meaning you are not struggling to fix, change, or anything. You are letting things be. And sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes our own interference is not needed, and things have a way of falling in place on its own. And in the center of the reading, you have Two of Cups and Ace of Cups. So this is love, my dear. So for some of you guys, it could be again your relationship with yourself, Libra. You, self care, and you making yourself your top priority, your health, your wellness a top priority, and making decisions accordingly. Meaning, this could mean saying no to certain things. This could mean it could be people, it could be projects that you are coming up with, and spending your time, your energy wisely, and paying attention to what your body needs, what your mind needs, paying attention to your own feelings, also being aware of fear based um, thoughts that you are coming across and addressing it, resolving some emotional issues, taking care of yourself like rest, sleep, relaxation. So, that's what this is. Or it, for some of you guys, it could be going to a spa, talking to someone, things like that. So relation, you connecting with your own higher self, and establishing that sense of peace and harmony is what this energy is. This tells you that you are enough. Okay, so yes. And on the other hand, for some of you guys, again, it could be you connecting with someone, or it could be your community, like existing relationships. It could be a sibling, it could be a partner, it could be your friends, it could be a community, like it could be volunteer work, it could be you doing something that's close to your heart, something a creative, it could be a creative project that you are taking up, like this is poetry, music, art, yeah, some a creative project that you are taking up, which is very that's something that you are really passionate about. All right, so we spoke about moon. Just be aware of illusions, and um, certain things are not as they seem, Libra. So just having patience is important, and taking it slowly is important. So don't jump into anything without thinking. Okay, impulsive decisions is a big no this month. And with the moon, something to do with maternal energy is also coming through, something to do with a parent figure here. And it could be that you are connecting with them, like spending more time with each other, and talking to each other, like maybe like calling each other every day, something like that. On the other hand, when it comes to your environment, yes, you may feel sensitive, and so try, if it's possible, stay away if it's possible. Otherwise, it also has to do with mentally detaching, like switching off. So you can physically be there, and but be aware of what you are taking in. With this, it feels like you are a sponge. You are like sponge, meaning like whatever is happening in your external, you are just soaking it in, and that's very exhausting. So this is like dragging your feet. Maybe you don't want to be there, but you still have to. So emotionally and exhausting period is what I'm seeing here. But so that means that you have to then take care of yourself. You have to be strong and take care of yourself. So this could mean finding some balance, like also focusing on other things in your life, so you can then find some kind of balance. Okay, or for some of you, it could be like getting out of there if possible. All right. So for the immediate future, you have Chariot. So Chariot here has to do with a new endeavor. Yeah, and this is also where you are with different personalities is what I'm seeing here. Opposites, duality, something like that. So, but then again, this tells me that you are in charge, you are in control, and you are not getting distracted. So with both these cards here, Libra, this month, do not get distracted. So emotional distraction is a possibility. So just be aware of, again, what you have control over, what you don't. It's all about just taking it easy. Nothing is like a big issue. Sometimes, the thing is, when we are passionate about something, we do something about it. Like, when we see something is not fair, when we see that something is wrong, we speak up, we do something about it. And then that can also lead to, because your sign is all about justice and fairness. And when you see something wrong, it won't be possible for you to hold back. You do something about it. And that can lead to a lot of exhaustion. And yeah, so just be aware of where you are putting your energy, what is important. And if this is really important, what matters to you the most in the long run. uh, because certain things are just not worth your time and energy. But yeah, so just be aware of distractions. And this is also like, power struggles, manipulation and things like that. So if you come across something like that, I don't know how you want to handle it, just ignore it. And just don't worry too much about it, is what I want to say. Like provocation, like putting words into someone's mouth, like sometimes what people, this is trigger, like emotional triggers. Sometimes what people want is a reaction from you, so then they can take it against you. you know so just be aware of that tendency in, like, wherever you are. So it's important to protect your own energy, protect your space, protect yourself, and just focus on what's important for you. All right, in the environment, you have Three of Wands. So, Three of Wands here is you looking at the bigger picture, um, Libra. So, for some of you guys, it could be new opportunities, new possibilities, but whatever it is that you are waiting for is coming. So it's all about exploring new way of doing things, new um, generating new way of generating income, and looking for new avenues. For some, it's expansion. So this could be a long distance love for some of you guys. You connecting with someone who lives in a different part of the country, a different part of the world, something like that. So for some, it could be a Leo energy is coming through here. But then you also have Gemini here, and Cancer is coming through here as well. So Cancer, Gemini, Leo, you have options. Make choices wisely, Libra. So yes, so whatever it is that you are waiting for, it's coming. So it could be that you will hear from someone, or it could be that someone is waiting for you to call them. I don't know. Um, this is inspiration. It could be that you are inspiring someone, Libra, or you are finding that inspiration elsewhere. Yes, ships are coming in. On the other hand, this is again you looking at your possibilities, looking at the bigger picture, what else is available for you. So, for some of you guys, it could be you trying new things, Libra. So, it could be something to do with your stability. So, marketing, advertising, yeah, putting it out there, whatever it is that you want to do, putting it out there. So it could be connecting with people, asking for perspectives, trying a new technology, learning a new skill, something like that. So yeah, expansion is what that energy is. And then strength is here. Strength here has to do with, again, growth. So certain things may seem difficult, Libra. So it could also be, again, emotions. but then and exhaustion. But then even though it looks difficult for you, it will be easy. It could be because you have done your work, you know things, so it will come easily to you. So um, yes, so when it comes to all those pending tasks, if you are procrastinating, know that it's not that difficult. When you start doing it, things will come very easily to you. Okay. So, on the other hand, what I want to say is something to do with your abdomen. So, belly issues. So, just know what your food habits, where you are eating from, what you are eating, what you are drinking. That is something to be mindful of. Or what you are consuming. So it also has to do with energetic. So, but the card is reminding you, stay in your power. Don't give away your power. So, meaning, do not get distracted by what's going on, and also be aware of what you are consuming when it comes to news, information, who you are hanging out with, how you are spending your time, energy, and things like that. So, that is something to be mindful of. So, you can keep yourself strong and stay focused on your priorities, your tasks, your duties, and your commitments. For some of you guys, this could also be you taking up strength training. So, going to the gym and working out. So, yeah, if that is something you want to do, this is where you are feeling energetic, new energy. So, some kind of movement needs to happen, and this is where you are taking that next step. So whatever it is that you want to do, like if your goal is to be more healthy, this is where you are taking that next step. If your goal is to find love, then like a, you know connection, then that's what you are doing. You are doing something about it. You are not sitting on the couch and thinking it will just fall on your lap. No, but then this is where you are doing the work. But you will find that inspiration. Okay. All right, and you are ending the month with Ace of Wands. Perfect. And you also have Ace of Cups. So this is um you in new energy. Is what this is about. A creative inspiration, and you finding creative solutions to the challenges that you are coming across. Yes, rising above your challenges, all fired up, Libra. A new endeavor, new journeys. Something new is on the horizon for you. And this is something that you are manifesting. Okay. So this month, just be aware of where the attention is. Sometimes we are not, we don't pay much attention to these things, right? And we are like always hoping for something, wishing for something, but then we don't pay much attention to it. So it's all about being intentional, where you are spending your time, energy, what is it that you want, and why do you want them, what is it that you want to experience, things like that. So you can then make the right choices. And also when things comes to you, if that understanding is there, when you know yourself better, then it will be possible for you to say yes to the right thing and no to things that you don't want to get involved with. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a message for Libra. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? So this is opposite energy. This is moon, emotions, feelings, subconscious. So things are coming to the surface, Libra. Meaning, like something that was hidden. So again, it could be new information that you are coming across, or it could be like new gifts, abilities, and talents that you thought you don't have. It's coming to the surface. Or for some of you guys, it could also be you seeing the results of your past efforts. Okay. Yeah, but then on the other hand, this is also where you are coming across some situations, and you are, you know, this is coming up so you can take a closer look and heal. And the healing is happening here. So this is where you are releasing something to do with shadow work here. Old fears, beliefs, um, that are not helpful for you anymore. So this is where you are seeing your own certain things that you need to work on, so you can then finally release it and move forward and create. So for instance, it could be what is blocking you. So it could be money blocks. Your beliefs around money, what you are capable of achieving, accomplishing, your beliefs about yourself. Like if you are always telling yourself that you are not good enough, then that limits you. And also you won't be able to see the opportunities that are right in front of you. So it could be that. So for some, it could be your beliefs around love. Like if you have experienced heartbreaks in the past, and you just don't want to, um, if that is something that you are not open to, then this is where you are becoming more aware of it, what these beliefs are, so you can then heal and create new experiences, fulfilling, enriching experiences in your life. So you will know what this all about. It's all about paying attention to what you are coming across, and then also going inward to understand yourself better. So it's all about mirroring. The experiences that we are coming across is a reflection of what's going on internally. And that's how healing happens. So that's what the energy is reminding you. This has to do with shadow work, and it's not about wrestling it down and avoiding it, fighting with it. It's about being gentle with yourself, having patience, because it's a process. And once you address it, once you resolve it, you will be able to move forward and create enriching experiences in your life. So this month, Libra easy does it. You don't have to fight with anything, you don't have to struggle with anything, and just take it easy and let things be there. You don't have to get involved with anything. Just focus on yourself, focus on your own health, wellness, and things will be just fine. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. A great time if you want to take a break. But in November, we have two retrogrades. Mercury retrograde can lead to some challenges when it comes to travel, things like that. So you might come across some delays. So plan accordingly, remain flexible if something like that happens. And Jupiter is also going retrograde in Cancer, I think. Yeah. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth. So if you are trying to work on something, you might come across some delays, but again, it's temporary situation. It's giving you an opportunity to take care of yourself instead of struggling with things in your external, and that will give you the understanding that you need. And when planets are back in motion, forward motion, you will be able to act quickly and make progress. Yeah, chariot here has to do with conflicting thoughts in your own mind. So, yeah, this is moon, and strength is ruled by sun. So, this is a moon and a sun period. So, emotions like some days will be emotionally exhausting, and some days you will feel like you can handle the world. Okay. So honor, so work with this energy, and um, instead of fighting against it. And this is also like there are certain things that you want to do, but you are coming across some setbacks, some delays. That's okay too. Maybe this requires patience, and maybe once this time passes, something new will open up, and then you will realize that, okay, you know what? It's nice that I didn't make a decision at that time, because something better is opening up. Spirit, please give us a message for Libra. What do they need to know? What they need to be aware of? Okay. Libra, your message is gentle force. See, I told you, you don't have to shout from the rooftop. You don't have to struggle with anything. And being gentle will make things much, much easier for you. Meaning, um, know where do you want to put your energy, and what is important for you, and certain things are just not important. So pull back your energy and focus on yourself. Let things be. It's not know what your business is and what is not. Where do you want to get involved, and what you can ignore. Okay, that will make things much, much easier for you. Number 86. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Okay. So that's exactly what Knight of Pentacles is all about. This is your advice card. And the advice here is to, yes, you will come across some setbacks, some delays, some emotional exhaustion, but the card is reminding you, take it slowly. And consistency is the key here, and persevere, have patience, because things are opening up for you. You have to believe it before you see it. When we plant a seed, we know that it will grow. If we water it, if we nurture it, if it gets what it needs, then it will definitely grow. But so that's what I am saying. Like, if there is something you want to do the work with patience, with consistency, and persevere, and believe that the growth will happen. Okay. And do not let the delays and the setbacks discourage you. You are here for the long game. Okay. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Over time, a single drop of water has the power to shape even the hardest, most solid materials, from stone and rock to cliffs and mountains. In fact, water is responsible for crafting most of the stunning landscapes of this world. We can learn a lot from water in this regard. How consistent action, day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, can create steady, lasting change. A hackstone is a stone with a naturally occurring hole through it, caused by water erosion. For the Celtic people, they were good omens and were thought to offer protection. So many people give up before they begin to see results, but deep rooted changes takes time. The most magnificent creations required committed crafting. We all have passions, but what most people don't do is commit to these things and master them. We are all beginners of something. The great masters, musicians, and artists of history were too. Commit to your passions. Throw yourself into what you most long to create. Commit to showing up day after day. Small steps taken consistently make a world of difference. If you commit to your creations with grounded daily action, in a week or a decade from now, you will be blown away by what you have created. There's no rush. Consistency is the key. Be like the drop of water on the hackstone. Play the long game. Don't burn out before you truly begin. Be patient and keep showing up. Soul inquiry. How can you show up with more consistency to what you are longing to create? Wow, amazing, Libra. So, yes, and you will see the results. All right, Librans, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, if these messages resonated, please support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you. I hope you have a magical week, magical month ahead. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.